Hey Aries, what's going on? I am Solo here with Solo Tarot. I am here for your mid-March general just reading. Anything goes with me with this reading. um, I was doing readings on Facebook. I do readings on my page on Facebook. And I did a Aries reading like a month ago. And I did another one in the middle of the month. And I noticed that Aries was very patient. And I wasn't used to that energy because Aries had this energy sometimes of jumping in the middle, cock blocking, and, wanting to be first. And I'm not speaking this in a negative way, but I'm just saying the rushing is real. And so I noticed that, and I was real chill. The Aries was sitting real chill, and I was like, well, what the hell, And I actually questioned it. And the reaction that I got was, I'm just doing things differently, And, it starts with the self, the man in the mirror, or the person in the mirror looking at self. And I don't know what Aries has up their sleeve, but I was compelled to speak that again because I wanted to. The energy wants me to remind, and I'm pretty sure no one knows my Facebook, so of course not, but that Aries is still, just because they're moving at a certain pace doesn't mean that they're not doing something, for one. And so I guess I'm picking up channel energy right now, channel messages that, just because Aries is quiet doesn't mean that they're not up to something. So you got to look out. And I'm not saying this in a negative way. I honestly don't feel, it could be some sneaky energy, but I don't feel like it's negative energy. So that could go out to somebody. All right, if you as an Aries are moving at a certain pace and people are questioning it, tell them that you're just doing your thing. You don't owe them an explanation because it is a drastic change, that I have to admit. But I can say that what goes along with it isn't everybody's business. So thank you for your wisdom, guidance, and understanding. Let's get into it. When it comes to Aries, what message is highlighted for Aries? So far, the messages have been about certain things that need to just be adjusted. Looks like you too. Now, Aries, here is the key. So far, so good. You could be dealing with a Libra. I have Libra in your chart. But you do have a conquest. You have to surrender to the divine here. You are kind of in a stuck motion when it comes down to surrendering to what, the higher purpose, to just, what you don't understand. Just letting it be and letting nature, a universe, and God run this, take his place and run his course and do what they all need to do. And the cool thing about this energy is that you're the first person that makes me feel like you've Aries, you know what? Patience paid off. Patience paid off. Our patience is paying off. But you need to surrender, and now it's time to, now it's the things that you've done. You've measured a scale here. Okay, now this is the thing. With the Aries, like I said, they move very fast, sometimes very fast without really knowing exactly which way they're going, even though they may not tell you that shit. So, like I said, Aries for like the past maybe 2 months or a month and a half, last month for sure, Aries was chilling. And I was like, what's up, Aries? You know, Aries was like, you know, hey, I'm gonna do things different, and I'm not gonna do things the way I'm used to doing them or what people expect me to do. I'm gonna do things different. So I'm like, oh, okay. And I noticed this because Aries wanted to go last in the readings when, man, since when? And it was just, you know, the second go around, Aries took their time and even gave someone, you know, let them go ahead of them. And I'm like, huh? So Aries has been moving at a certain pace, and what you did was you brought the scales back to balance because they were out of balance with the way you were moving. So you took a step back, you got patient on some things, you really did make a change, and you brought the balance with these scales into tag. That's why you got a win-win here. You see that shit? That's what's up. So here's the thing. Let me see something. Yep. Here's the thing. Now that you got everything in balance, it's time to let go of the steering wheel completely. And now, the only time you need to worry about coasting the steering wheel is if you feel like you're swerving off of path, meaning like you're going against the directions that you need to go, and you will know when you're going off the path, when you're swerving, because you will start, stuff will get rocky. Like it's just like going over into the little rigid area before you go off the road into the gravel part. You know, stuff will get rocky, and you will hear that it'll sound off a noise. You know what I'm saying? And it gives you the opportunity to alert you to get back on track, still to go down that road. So if you turn off a wreck or turn off, you know what I'm saying, however you decide, or don't do it, you know, don't decide to do that. But if you turn off, just so happen off the wrong track, you know, on the wrong track, then, you know, you're going to hit some type of blockage or something that's going to, put you in a position to where you're going to either be distracted or something that's going to take you off your journey. And you'll know you're off your journey when your journey becomes less valuable to you. When you start putting other things first, when you start putting other things mean more than the direct, this can wait, that can wait, this can wait, I'm doing this. When you start putting other people that, you know, you will know, whether it's a person, place, or thing, you will know when you're off your shit. And so in this case right here, you're being told to let go of the will and trust, and let the divine help you through with this surrender to the divine. Now this could be, that could just be a simple message, but I'm gonna go ahead and, because I just spent 8 minutes talking about the shit, my bad. When it comes to surrender to the divine and limbo, clarify this, please, for Aries. Aries, you deserve that kind of a talk, though, because you really have been patient. I've seen it. You got options here. And we all know that everything that glitters isn't gold, right? We all know how that shit is. But you got options here for you. And having these options, you know, some of them ain't good, some of them bad, you know, some of them great, some of them beneficial, some of them just make you happy for a moment. So you got to be careful about the things that you choose. And what's seen so far with you when it comes to surrendering to the divine is that you've been stuck in your head about some shit, thinking too much about things that really the divine are, you know, surrender to the divine, you know, the heavenly gates, you walk through them, they can help you on, you know, whether, however you want to look at that. I don't really like talking on that level so much because people got different ways of seeing their religion and everything, you know, but you are in the tarot land here with this, so it is what it is. But, you know, I get a little weird when I get to speaking about stuff like that because I do like to respect everyone's boundaries, but at the end of the day, this is the channel I'm going to represent, so I'm going to respect my own. And at the end of the day, I'm reading it. Surrender to the divine. been stuck in your head about this because you've been trying to do things on your own. You know, once you got to a certain position where you got to drive, even though you were driving at a pace, and that's cool, you know, and now it's time to just come out of that, you know. Yeah, let them take over and protect you, lead you and give you peace, lead you into calmer waters, you know. See, doubled up. Ain't that some shit? This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy all the way through. Some of you are dealing with the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I have that strongly in your chart because this is all swords. Some of you could be dealing with the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or Libra as well. Someone may want to relieve you from a situation. Double time here. 6, 6, and 8. 7. Let's see what this is talking about. Okay. Got to get out your head. Certain things you're putting yourself up on purpose, though, it seems. It's like you choose to be put away. Frustrated. Feeling like you're trapped with words and can't say nothing. Some of you will feel this one. This is here to bring you release from that energy. And it's doubled. Because, you know, this is something that has been paid attention to. That's why you got a win-win. That's why you got double 6 of swords already. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, and your understanding. What is surrender to your divine? You know what? It's the end of an era, Aries. You did it. 2-fold, 3-fold, 10-fold, double. You doubled your shit. End of an era, end of a new, this is just like it's the end, it's the new age of Aquarius. You know what I'm saying? It's the end of the old, so it's out with the old, you know? We end with the new. My bad. Anyway, we got this end of an era here when it comes down to your spiritual growth and paying attention to the heavenly signs. Yeah, that's what's up. This is stuck energy though, and it has also something to do. This could be separated energy, so I'm going to speak on it in 2 different formats. But I'm going to speak on it together for now. So with this self-employment coming here in reverse, this is also being able to, you know, finally pay attention to what, you know, God has been trying to show you. All these signs and synchronicities, you know, you've been praying for. And you seeing it finally. You're finally coming out of your head and, you know, allowing yourself to gain the peace that you need. But right now you're stuck. You just need to be aware of this. You know, it's okay. You know, you've made it to where you needed to make it to. And you just, it's a choice that you have to choose. You can choose this choice. And that's the choice of coming out of your head emotionally about the things that you've already accomplished, the things that you've fought, the things that you've learned, the things that you felt trapped about, the things that you've splurged and enjoyed, the things that tried to get you, creepeth and crawleth in the motherfucking night, and the transitionings that you've been through. You know, all of these things that you've been through pertain to put you in this position where you grew. You grew spiritually. You became this butterfly that was just, you know what I'm saying? You know, because you were able to open up and finally see the different signs, and also the growth, the spiritual growth, you're also able to pay attention. You're being awakened to certain things that's being alerted to you, like different spiritual gifts. You're probably able to do things a little differently now, recognizing certain things in you now that you didn't notice. And you probably got more gifts to come. You're right now stuck in this energy, paying attention to this growth that you come out in, that you accomplish, and the signs that you've seen. It's kind of amazing, isn't it? Yes. Anyway, this is you working one with spirit at this point. You being at a position to where you're getting your information from God. You're talking to God, literally. You're looking for the answers, and you're not looking for a middleman at this point. And so you're not working alone here. You definitely are paying attention to it, and you got the spiritual growth here. So let's clarify the spiritual growth, though, in its heavenly signs and see. Because they're in limbo. Spiritual growth and heavenly signs in limbo. Please clarify for Aries. You'll be dealing with any air sign. Yeah. This is you becoming grounded and finally getting all the abundance that you need and prosperity. Being grounded completely and rich in knowledge of the inner worlds, meditation, and finding out the truth. Look. The truth that you've been battling with. This is more inner battles here in this situation so far that I'm seeing. When it comes down to the things that you've built, this self-made person that you've become. You didn't depend on anybody. You did it all by yourself with spirit. You see? You in spirit. That's you in spirit. Period. From what you created by listening to your intuitive side. Listening to God. The God in you. The goddess in you. The spiritual growth this is where you're stuck. You're stuck in meditation, taking in all of this information. And in some cases, for some of you, it could have been some secrets that came out, something that you've already intuitively known. Something that you've already known intuitively. Can't get the damn words out of my mouth. And with you knowing it already, you was able to, let it be. It may have bothered you for a little second, but you were able to let it go. And because you see the truth. The truth about what you were fighting about. The battle, the competition, for what? Was it really worth it? You saw the signs. This gave you a position to where you can grow spiritually also. You saw the signs. So look what you did. You realized that you were self-made and you can do whatever you can do without it. Now this could have something to do, like I say, with a partnership, because the self-employment is in reverse. But you were stuck in recognizing something for what it was. But this is something that also puts you in a position of being extremely grounded. Definitely working on your coin. Definitely putting in work on something to product stability. Something rushing in fast, give you knowledge from your inner self, bringing knowledge to you from within about the fucking emperor. Here we go. The emperor and some destruction. Have to use inner knowing. I'm not going to go deeper into that. I'm being told for some reason to shh. I don't know why. That's crazy. I'm going to keep digging because I hope it come back out. I was going a little deeper. So we got this self-employment here. Like I said, it's another way of looking at it. This could be also gaining the wisdom that you don't need to do something alone. You find peace if you surrender and not do. You surrender trying to do things by yourself and let God carry you through the waters. Somebody could have a child as well. You and your child may need a peace of mind. Self-employment in reverse. Clarify for Aries. It's almost off the table. But some type of new beginning, some type of offer, some type of message, some type of security, some type of emotional help come rushing in towards you. This may not stay long, but it's coming. It's coming to try to bring some type of new beginning towards you. Some type of new beginning that can involve traveling, some type of advancement in your life. But this is stuck. This message is stuck and it's waiting. Waiting, but they know. They're just waiting. Waiting on what? I don't know. If you want to know if you're into that information, go ahead and hit me up. My email address and everything will be in the About Me. I have no descriptions up at this moment, but like and subscribe. And you can send me an email and go check it About Me and see what information you can get. Or just leave a comment and I'll see what I can do at this point until I get stuff going better. Still under construction. So, let's get a little bit more of the storyline here. Because this is weird. You're going into calmer waters with a peace of mind of knowing, yeah, this is just peaceful. If you surrender, this is very peaceful so far. Truth and you'll be getting truth about something as well. Now, even though this energy may be stuck here, somebody could be waiting on something that's probably taking a very long time, but they're trying to make sure that there is a safe haven here. Somebody is trying to make sure that you get peace. Peace for real. Now, I'm not sure if this is some type of peace for peace, because this looks really relaxing. And, I'm not sure. Sometimes peace can be too peace, rest in peace type shit. You know what I'm saying? And even though I don't really feel that energy, I feel trickery behind any matter. So be careful about going on certain trips. I'm not saying don't take the trips, but if you feel a certain way, don't go. Some things could be too good to be true, or may feel like they're too good to be true. And look, to be honest with you, you might need to surrender to the divine when it comes down to seeing something about this trip. Something that you may think that you know, but you really don't. You might need to be careful, Aries. Somebody might be on some slick shit. Aries, if this is you, this is your reading. The only thing I see with your energy is you waiting, more so. I see the battles around you and the conflict. But you're looking like you're trying to find peace in the situation. Let's get this story out of here. Thank you for your wisdom, guidance, and understanding. Show me the storyline for Aries. Aries, this is something that you got time to work on. I'm seeing a lot of full moon energy here. So I want to say you got by the next full moon, or when pay attention to, something when the moon goes into Libra. Oh, shit. See, I'm going to have to shuffle again because, see, you got some innocent messages or something that came in. Sorry, I got a phone call. Fuck that. Anyway, you got some innocent information or something that's here for you. This is innocence I'm catching with here. I feel like this is love at first sight type innocence. I feel like this is that bashful, I really, I was kind of shy. I may have did I wear the wrong outfit? Like innocence here. I just feel this energy is really, really strong. And, for some reason, I've never gotten a phone call during a recording. So I really just feel like something may be trying to sabotage or get in between. I'm not going to really, say, especially when it comes down to bringing something towards this, especially out of love. Yeah. See, there's the 6 with the Emperor. Ain't there something? And there's the 6 of Swords right there. So there's your, triple confirmation with this piece that's being rescued. Someone could be rescued by a lady. Yeah, she's coming. For some of you, it's a she. Now, what fell off the table, because I'm going to have to do this again, is the Lovers. This Gemini energy. For some of you, this is gone. This Page of Cups, this offer, this message for this beautiful, spectacular connection is off the table for some. Some of you will be dealing with a Gemini, and they're off the table. They're not to be fucked with. Or it could be a soulmate or someone that you may see as your soulmate. Not to be fucked with. I'm going to keep this up here as something to clarify still, because this came off the table for a reason. And it definitely, well, let me do it now. Clarify the Lovers that went off the table. Like it's not to be fucked with. Clarify the Lovers. Okay, you got the Page of Cups that came out with the 4 of Pentacles. So some type of message that someone is holding, because the Page of Cups is confirmation. And then it's like the Knight of Cups, but it's moving really slow towards you. It's off the table now, but it was something that you could have been held on to a little too tight. Something that was probably, let me slide this over here. Something that was probably not good. Let me see. Bring you peace from the Emperor, protecting you. The Emperor has options and choices, has to make a decision, that has to deal with a certain cycle that has to move. And they have to go and pick 2 different directions to choose a beginning here. I'm sliding out and sneaking some information out. The Emperor has been doing this Knight of Wands energy, and it's been causing a lot of third-party hurt and pain. Look at that. Look at the pain that's caused here. And it's been caused by the Queen. She's been hurt, so judgment is here when it comes down to the stability and the forward movement. But somebody's been in their head deep about this. Okay, I didn't say it too much. So, with that being said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to check again. So I'm going to do it like this instead. Look what came out. Then we got Strength at the bottom. Needing the courage to give this message. Somebody just wanted to show up again. So this right now is what's coming on. The message, so the message from the Lovers is off the table. I'm confused. So there's a message from someone that's off the table. Or the Lovers is off the table. The connection is off the table. The soulmate energy is off the table. This relationship is off the table. This courting is off the table. This twin flame is off the table. However you want to put it. But there is a message of love that's coming towards you to bring peace towards you. from an emperor that's making a decision to make the wheel turn. You see how now you're reaching for that wheel. Look at that, all that knowledge up there. Grace and beauty. Elegance. To turn that wheel for you. To help you turn that wheel. And this is a big ship coming in here. This emperor is bringing in with this decision. There's 2 decisions that's needed to be made by the emperor. The emperor seeing these as 2 big decisions to make. The emperor has been having something watch over you, whether it's something watching you or watching over you. Okay, I'm going to leave that. And let's clarify it. This Page of Cups and this message along with it. This is a little messy. This situation is messy. Because my shit is messy. And don't, no. This is messy. It's waiting. Waiting on balance to come in when it comes down to the competition. Waiting on balance to show out. Somebody's even trying to get money out of a situation. And they're juggling competition to do this. So someone could be giving a handout to someone that is not of that. So okay, someone could be giving a handout to someone who actually already has money. Meanwhile, there's someone that has more intuitive knowledge and they less money and they're bringing balance to a situation, but they're having their back turned to look the other way on when it comes down to this handout. So it's like, but they're standing more beside this other person, like they're trying to gain a balance with someone while they're handing someone else something else. I don't know. I just see that energy here. Sorry, but that's what I see. And I see this person, you know, that already has money sitting over them. This person has, both of them have an equal amount of pentacles over their heads, if you look at it. But someone is sitting next to, you know, the person that's passing a pentacle to this other person that already has a pentacle, even though it's a small amount of it. You know, they're not passing the other person. What about them? They just get balance. They get balance of what? What is it that actually is balanced here? So, not sure about that energy, but it definitely stood out to me.